be something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina. And today, a professional automotive battery tester and also does starter tests and some other stuff. BT760 from Autool. So you'll notice I'm not in my usual location. I'm here at the shop in town because this is going to be for the shop that I run in town. So what we're going to do here is open this thing up, and I'll show you the differences between this, the mid-level one that I reviewed not too long ago, and the simpler testers that you can pick up for less money than this. The things that set this aside as I open this thing up here are the fact that mainly it has this beautiful printer, right? So that is going to allow you to give the customer a printout of what's going on with their battery and their charging system. A lot of times techs don't get believed. You know, there are a lot of scumbags out there, so there's no reason for them to believe us. So having a printout from a computer like this allows a customer a peace of mind that they're not being taken advantage of. So overall, it looks like a nice unit. Looks like that's where we're going to hook up our connector to our battery tester itself, and go ahead and pull off this screen here. And I've got a bunch of batteries, so we'll be playing with and we'll test a few of these out. Oh, cool. So it comes with a spare roll. That's good, because I was wondering, I didn't know what one it was, but nice. Okay. All right, let's open this part up here. This should have our battery cables. Sure does. Nice thick cables too, it looks like. Okay. All right, good length on that. Looks like maybe 2 feet, 2.5 feet maybe. All right, go ahead and insert that. Right on. Let's go ahead and plug it in and try it out. I got a battery over here that I know for a fact tests bad because we had it come through last night. All right. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. Press any key to continue. Where's the any key? Nice full color screen. I like that. Battery test here. So we can go through battery test, charging system test, language, help, load test. Oh, cool. And cranking test. Let's go ahead and do a battery test. 680 cold cranking amps. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. And so we do have good voltage. So what I did last night, this battery came in with 10 volts and we sat it on a slow charge overnight. So I was kind of wondering if it would actually tell me that it was bad. But even after slow charge, it still failed the load test. But so here we are, 12.5 volts, which isn't terrible. Cold cranking amp though, out of 680, we're only 448 amps. And battery energy, 91% charged, but only 43% of life. And it's saying, replace. Let's try the print. Here it goes. Cool, and that allows us to show a customer, hey, look at that, man, your battery's no good. So that's the real feature that I wanted for this. I did one on an Ancel, I think it was the 530, that had the ability to link to a printer, a USB printer. But this is going to be way more handy because it's like literally sitting out there by the car. And so we've been in the market for one of these for quite a while, so this was kind of a cool thing to come across. All right, so we have a variety of batteries here. Let's go ahead and hook it up to one of these lawnmower batteries and see how that performs with that. This battery is pretty rough too, as I recall. All right. This one is 340 cold cranking amps. Let's see what it says there. 11.75 volts, only 81 cranking amps available, 5% of his life. Result is damaged. Yeah, this one was a core, so that's good. All right, let's see if we can do it to another one over here. Let's see. All right, before we move on to the other ones, let me just go ahead and show you the manual and stuff here. This is actually, this is like a wedding card here. This thing is pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got here. Yeah, it looks like 13 pages of English instructions on that, so not bad. What else we got here? Pretty fancy cards here. Autool Tech service cards. Sorry for the inconvenience. If anything is wrong, please return this. Cool. And a certificate of conformity. Nice, man. These are pretty nice. I gotta say the quality of the whole kit so far is pretty sweet. Alright, so I got this thing hooked up to a car now, and we're gonna go ahead and run through the whole charging system test. We'll do a whole system test on it. First we'll check the battery, just like we did before. And this one is 535, regular flooded battery. And we'll go ahead and test it. Okay, so it tests good, 100% charge or 96% life. Good, all right. Now let's check cranking tests. Go ahead and do that. Please start engine. Go ahead and start engine and let it run 15 seconds. All right, shut it off. Right, so cranking value, minimum start value of 11 volts, so that's fine. We're well above the 9.6, which is the actual minimal, so that's cool. And of course, you can print all this. I'm not going to do that right now, but all right, then we're going to go down to the charging system test. Please start engine and wait 15 seconds. Go for it. All right. So that's like beautiful, right? You're looking at, 13 and a half is normal, well over that. So that's beautiful. And again, you could print it off. So you know if you had a bad alternator. And the last test we're going to run here is the load test. I haven't tried this yet with any of the tools that I've reviewed here. Usually a load test is something you're going to have on a much bigger tool. So we'll see. All right, fire up the engine. Cool, shut it off. Yeah, so it passes that fine too. So it must be putting its own load in there to test the alternator, test this charging system. So as you can see, I mean, it's a professional tool. We'll go ahead and print this one just so show you how that works. Well, I don't know, will it print? There we go. Yeah, that's super nice. So we got the ability to print it off and show that to a customer. Hey, look, your alternator passed its load test. So very good, man. So I'm really digging it. Really nice tool, the BT760. We're going to be using it here at the shop in town, and hopefully it will last us a good long time. I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Take care.